Yeah, you open it.
Right now?
When he tells you. Are we on? Go ahead.
All right, Shalom Akim. You know, you got the brothers out here from GMS San Francisco camp. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kodai. You know, it's me, the brother Zakaria. To my left is a warrior, and then we got the brother right here, Kanak.
Double honors.
Double honors to our apostles. And that was that Ruel, a great millstone.
And salutations.
And salutations to the elect. You know, so we're just gonna do a quick lesson.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this script. This is Deuteronomy 32:30. It says, "How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except the rock has sold them and the Lord has shut them up?"
Yeah, Khan. Yeah, Khan. So how is one man gonna be able to chase 1,000 men? All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, and this is what we was doing back in the ancient world, right? When the Lord was with us. So how much more now in the days when the Lord is going to give his men glory? All right, give his men spiritual power. Because back then we did have somewhat spiritual power, but it wasn't on the level in which Yahweh Shai is going to give his elect today. Okay, it says, one man shall chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so you got to think about it, man. Two men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai going to be able to slay 10,000 men. 10,000 humans, all right? Because it's not just going to be men. Okay, we're going to be killing a lot of you dog bitches too, man. Because a lot of our women are just nothing but bitches, all right? Dogs that need to be executed for being out of order, for being demons. Need to be put down like the dogs they are. All right, you think of a dog with rabies. That's what these bitches are, man. All right, a lot of these nigger women, spick women, and feather in their ass women, man. They like dogs with rabies. They're bugged out. You know? You got some?
Yeah.
I got a precept though. You know, we was talking about that spiritual power. How, we gonna receive spiritual power. So I don't know what you niggas are gonna do. All right, you just gonna fall by the wayside, man. Okay, but we know we gonna receive spiritual power through the Spirit, man. If we continue. All right. This is Isaiah 41:14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee," said the Lord, "and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." You know, brothers want to go in there and jump in. You know, at any given moment. You know, do your thing.
Yeah, come. Hey, fear not, thou worm Jacob. All right, because right now we're very low, like a worm. We have no power. Okay, other than our power that defends us daily. But we can't physically go out there and destroy these people like we want to. But the Lord, our Redeemer, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, in that day is going to lift us up. You know, is there more in there, Akim?
Yep. It says, verse 15, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth."
Yeah, you think of a chainsaw, right? A chainsaw has teeth on the chain, the blade. You know, you got a chain that you wrap around the blade that turns. You think about it, over time it gets dull. Over time it can't cut as good. Well, that's what happened to Jake, man. We lost our stature, we lost our might, and then we're in the flesh, you know. But the Lord said he's going to make us a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. He's going to sharpen that blade back up, all right? To where we're going to be able to go through bone like a knife through butter, man. He's going to make us spiritual warriors, you know, in the physical body. We're going to have a physical, spiritual body, a physical body imbued with spiritual power, so to speak. We're going to be a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. And we're going to go through the world, all right, go through people like nothing, man. You think of a sword or a blade that's meant to kill versus a kitchen knife. Okay, a sword that's meant to kill will chop your head clean off, man. He going to make us like that, brute, you know? So where whoever comes up against us, Esau, our enemies, we just going to run through them, man. Because Esau going to come through like a flood. All right, like it tells you. Hey, they shall fear the name of the Lord from the west and from the rising of the sun. You know, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai gonna lift up a standard against our enemies, man. And he gonna do it through us, man. You know, Lord willing, we be part of that number.
It says, "Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat
Yeah,
them."
all you other nations, you mountains, man. Anything we got to go through, we gonna go through it, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, it's gonna be nothing to us, man. That's why we praying that the Lord keeps us in that spirit, and that way, Lord willing, in that day He finds us worthy to receive that power. Because we would love nothing more than to rejoice in taking vengeance upon our enemies, man. All right, nothing more than to execute the vengeance of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's what we were created for, to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and execute His judgment on the earth in righteousness. Go ahead, Ak.
Yep, it says, "Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff.
Ooh.
Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall scatter, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them."
Yeah, come on, we gonna be doing so much damage to these other nations, 2/3, anybody could get it. All right, anybody. And when we inflict this damage upon you, it's gonna be like none to us, man. Like chaff in the wind. All right.
Yeah, if I can say that, you know, anybody can get it. Anybody that doesn't have that mark, that tawa, okay, anybody that's not allotted for salvation, all right, that's not calling on those names, that's not in the secret place of the Most High, so to speak, or not protected by his angels, okay, all right. Ultimately, a non-believer, you're gonna get caught out there, all right. So that when that judgment goes out, you know, it's gonna be a great judgment. And I'll pull up Jeremiah 16:16, okay, because right now we're in a spirit of fishing. Okay, and hey man, we're a late night. I mean, what you could say early morning before the dawn breaks. Okay, and we're fishing in the deep sea. All right, we're fishing for the elect right now, and the water is very grave right now. It's splashing everywhere. All right, and it's gonna be like a tornado. It's gonna be like a hurricane soon when Esau comes. So we're toiling night and day. All right, because the faster that we toil, right, the faster the work gets done, right? The faster the work get done, what? The prophecies come to pass. Okay? Meaning we get the fuck up out of here, man. All right? It says, "Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel." All right, we're gonna be rejoicing and glorying at the destruction of you people, okay? Because we're going to receive that spiritual power for our obedience, for our patience, okay? For being those good servants, all right? Being a good man of the house that's seen when the thief was about to come in, okay? And the Lord, He's going to reward us gloriously, all right, with those new bodies, all right? And with those new bodies come different weapons, man. We're going to use our body as a weapon. We're going to be able to manipulate the elements. We're going to be able to already know how to use the sword, okay, on the high level, how to use a bow, how to call down fire, lightning bolts, okay, rip people's bodies apart, okay. That's what's coming to the planet Earth, all right, and it's going to be by the hands of His servant Jacob. The scriptures say that the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess it. All right, Daniel 7:18. So we're going to possess that kingdom very soon, and we see it. We see that day rapidly approaching as we speak. Jay got a precept?
Yeah, he got one. I was just gonna say, because you were gonna go into Jeremiah 16:16, right, where it talks about first we're fishers, okay, and you said that's our patience, okay, we're patiently doing this work, fishing for the elect, because if you ever been fishing before on a boat, that shit takes a lot of patience, man. Okay, you got to get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning when the fish are hungry. When they first wake up, they're going out to get some worms to eat and everything, and you got to sit out on that boat all fucking day long. That's why when Jake goes fishing, we take a whole case of beer, man, because pretty much you're just gonna be sitting out on the water all day long waiting for them fish to bite, and that takes a lot of patience to be a fisherman, man.
And also, if I can say, slack it.
No, I was just gonna say, Jake don't have patience. All right, that's why a lot of Jake don't want to do this work, man, because they don't have the patience that it requires to be a fisher of men.
Yep, yeah, beautiful analogy. And also that fishing represents great labor, also, because when you're in the ancient world, you're out on that boat. We casted lines, we casted nets. All right, those nets were very long. Those nets were very heavy. Okay, the sea was rocking back and forth. All right, you was casting nets on each side. All right, it's not like you had a lot of help. All right, you had a it was very laborious work. All right, you had to pull that net up. All right, you had to take the fish out. It was heavy. You had to put it on the deck, and then you had to separate. All right, you got to separate the good fish from the bad fish. All right, and you had to do it at a high speed. All right, because that your life depended on making that wage. Okay, and you had to go do it in a certain time of the day, or your catch would not be as sufficient. Okay, you will be wasting your time. All right, so that's the time that we're in right now. Patience, okay, and labor also. Patiently laboring. All right, go ahead.
That's right, man. Patiently laboring, and that's why you see everything's tightening up right now through the spirit, man. Just like the you know, them younger brothers that's over there at Monterey. You know, I talked to one of them brothers, and I told them y'all bros came in a very strict time. You know, this is a time when we're coming in close to the end. All right, we're coming close to the time where Esau's about to come down on us, man. And so now the spirit's tightening up the truth, man. Like it tells you in Amos, how it tells you that what is that? Amos 9 and Amos 9 Tabernacle of David. Yeah, it was 11. Hey, could you get that real quick, Baba Kashar?
I'll get it for you.
Because it says that he's sealing up the breaches, and that's what's happening, right? That's through the spirit. That's what's going on right now. Is Yahweh Shem Yahushua is sealing up the breaches in the tabernacle of David. All right, if there's any gaps in the walls, the Lord is plugging them holes, man. Okay, because we're like a chain link fence that's tightly fit together, and nothing should be able to break through this stronghold. All right. Now it says you know, there's a saying that says you're only as strong as your weakest link. So even our weakest link needs to be strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And I'm gonna start at actually I'm gonna start at 9. This is Amos 9:9. For lo, I will command and I will shift the house of Israel among all nations. Like as corn is shifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Yeah, the least grain shall not fall upon the earth. Okay, the least of the brethren shall not fall upon the earth, man. Where all of the elect are going to be sealed. All right, because it tells you about Esau. He said that the devil would, if he could, would deceive the very elect, man. But Yahweh Shai said that those that my father have given me, none can take them out of my hand.
Done. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yeah, all the wicked, all the 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. That say, you know, this bad time is not going to come. All right, it's not going to stop us from doing what we want to do. All right, because it tells you in 2 Peter 3:3, it says there in the last days there should be scoffers walking after their own lust, saying where is the promise of his coming? And that's how these people think. You know, we're out there week in and week out. We've been out there for years, and these people are like, man, y'all been preaching the same thing for all these years. So when is this going to happen? When is it coming then? You know, but little do these people know that the Lord's going to come as a thief in the night, you know, as in the days of Noah. And these people are going to be swept away by the flood, man, by the new flood, the second death.
It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen.
Yeah, right? That is fallen. Yeah, Khan, you know, and he's raising up the tabernacles of David right now. And that's what you're seeing. You know, if you have the spiritual eyes to be able to behold it, all the brothers that's going out on the highways and byways fervently pushing out this word, that's the tabernacle of David being built.
Yep, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build as in the days of old.
Yeah, and that's what's happening through the spirit, man. That's what's happening. That's why the apostles are coming down so heavy. That's why order is being pushed so hard. Why things are tightening up is because that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua closing up the breaches, man. All right, because we're getting ready to come into that time when Isaiah 59:19, when the enemy come in like a flood, man.
Brothers had a precept.
Con, this is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 15, having to do with the tabernacle of David being rebuilt. All right, the 12 tribes chart, the 12 tribes. This is Ezekiel 37 and 15. The word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, for all the house of Israel his companions, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand.
Whoever want to break it down.
Yeah, so basically that's what's happening right now. Representing because we were once fallen as a nation, the Lord separated us. He took the 10 tribes that came over here to the Americas, all right, the so-called what you will call the Latino and Native American tribes, and then you have the so-called Negro tribes, which is the Southern Kingdom. They're coming back together, and that's prophecy. Okay, that when you go into that word plank, okay, when you go into that word stick, it means plank, okay, in the Hebrew. Meaning, and that's what we have when we go out there and we teach, okay. And we have all the tribes now on one stick, meaning the Lord closing up those breaches. Because the house of David, they always had the 12 tribes, okay. They always had the 12 tribes, and then when Solomon, when he passed, okay, and Rehoboam and Jeroboam, they came into power, okay. The Lord, he split the tribes up, man. That was part of biblical prophecy. But now the Lord, he's bringing all those tribes together. All right, so you got brothers from all different type of tribes within the camp. All right, and what does the scripture say? Well, Revelation, the 7th chapter, about all the tribes, man, 12,000 out of each tribe. Okay, 12,000 out of each tribe, they're going to be sealed, and then the destruction is going to come. So that's why everything is being tightened up right now. That's why the spirit is being pushed on a higher level. And what do you know? Is more things are starting to come out. Okay, a lot more prophecies is proliferating. Okay, at a very high speed. All right, because the word of Yahweh Shema Shai is going forth. All right, he doesn't have to physically come down here. Okay, even his son doesn't have to physically come down here. He did that 2,000 years ago. All right, and pushed this word. He gave it the word 2,000 years ago, and now we have that word has been drawn out of us, and we have been woken up, and now we're like, oh shit, this is what. Oh man, damn, we gotta go. We have to end. Okay, and this is what all the prophets of old wanted. Okay, can you get Baba Shah Acts 1? I believe it started at 6. Just real quick.
Yeah, of course.
I got a precept real quick, Ak.
Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 13. But go thou thy way till the end.
Hey, bro, can you start up? Where I believe it's 10.
I'll start at 9.
Okay, cut.
This is Daniel 12 and 9. And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end.
Yeah, until the time of the end. You see that? The word was sealed. That's why nobody was able to break these scriptures down. Okay. Can you get 1 Corinthians 4? Okay, 1 Corinthians 4, where it talks about the Lord, he has sent the apostle. I think it's 4 and 6 or 4 and 9. Where the Lord
you're right.
The apostle last. Okay.
I got it.
Continue. Now go keep going.
Okay, come. It says, many shall be purified and made white.
Many shall be purified and made white. And this is what's happening right now. How are we being made purified and made white? Okay. First and foremost, okay, Yahweh Shai, he died for us. So that made us white. All right. Then you going through those afflictions. Okay, you going through those afflictions, that's purifying you. And white representing your purification and also your righteousness, which is the righteousness of the Yahweh Shai. Okay. The virgins, the ones that were virgins, man, that did not lay down with any of these philosophies. All right, so now we're in a stage where it's being manifest who have those wedding garments on, and then who don't have those wedding garments on. All right, it's being made evident. All the weak links they're going to fall by the wayside. You're going to have a lot more scoffers pop up. Okay, and at that same time, prophecy is going to be coming to pass, and then things are going to get harder for you. Meaning you're going to have to give up more. All right, and if you're not convinced that you have to do that, if you think that you're just going to walk into the kingdom, okay, with your hands behind your back, eating some cotton candy, drinking a Slurpee, all right, that's not going to happen. You're going to literally, this is going to have to be on your mind all day. Okay, I'm going to put other videos of what's going on. Being that watchman. All right, go ahead.
Good. It says, It says, and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand.
None of the wicked shall understand. The wicked shall do wickedly, and it says you should be tried. Okay? And we're gonna be tried when that chip comes, man. All right, niggas don't think that chip is going to come. You got guys that play around. They really believe that Esau's a nice guy, and he makes you believe that he is, man. He's so subtle in the amount of hell that he puts upon you. You would think this dude's a nice guy. He looks weak, looks like a cuck. Okay, he can't even lift a 45 plates on each side of the barbell. Okay, he can barely do a squat, an unassisted squat. But you know, all what's in his mind is how to destroy you. He was given that gift. He was given that gift of deception. But the elect are not going to be deceived. So you're going to be tried. And then the wicked among our people, they're not going to understand. They're going to do wickedly. So that's why there's going to be a separation between, you're going to have guys that are not protected by the word and guys that are protected by the word. And you're going to see. Okay. And can you go to that Corinthians real quick?
This is Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has set forth us, the apostles, last.
The reason why that happened is because the book was sealed, so nobody can open it up. Nobody can read it. Okay, the book was sealed. So now, according to Revelation, the 5th chapter, Yahushai, he opened up that seal. Okay, so that's why the apostles and the prophets and the teachers were sent last. It's because we're in the last days. Everything correlates into each other. All right, everything makes sense. All right, the scriptures say, write it and make it plain upon table. Okay, and it's being made plain upon tables. And now we have been given knowledge, wisdom, understanding to break it down, and then we're giving it to the people. All right, free of charge. We're not charging anybody for this word, pushing out this word. Okay, we're getting paid right now as we speak. All right, we're building up spiritual riches in heaven. Okay, so go ahead, continue on that.
Con, I got a quick precept real quick.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is in the book of Proverbs. Let's see. The one where it says, buy the truth and sell it not.
I'm not sure what's that up.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 23 and 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Yeah,
buy the truth and sell it not, man. Okay, because it tells you to go to the money chain, take the talent, go to the money changers, man. So we're supposed to gather up this truth, and we ain't supposed to sell it. All right, like these other camps, they want to charge you for breakdowns. They want to do all this weird shit, sell you garments and things like that. Okay, it says freely has it been given to us, so freely we have to give.
I got it for you. Matthew 10 and 8. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give.
Yeah, freely we have received this truth. All right, we don't go out there on the highways and byways with a hat that says donations. All right, we ain't looking for your money. We ain't looking for shit from you people. All we're doing is looking for the elect, man. Okay, and so we freely give this truth, man. And because brothers that come into this truth, they need these words, man. All right, they need these lessons. They need these videos, man. And so we have to constantly be pushing out. And I actually did a sit down, not that I believe it just last night. You know, I was meditating on this and I was thinking about it because you know, this happened to me. You know, it's not just older brothers that push out these words and then build up the younger brothers, but also younger brothers can push out the word and boost the older brothers' spirits up, man. All right, it really works both ways, man, because them older brothers see you pushing out the word and building up your house, and that lifts their spirit up. That makes them happy, man, that they see that, oh, this a man of the Lord right here. He's actually doing this. He's not just a fake, a pump fake it ass piece of shit in, you know what I mean? He's really about this. He's really about our Father's business, and that makes you happy to see these things, man. That makes you happy to see brothers this new in the faith and this actually the Spirit's dealing with them, man. You know, that boosts your spirit up you know. And so we're constantly feeding each other. Younger brothers are boosting the older brother spirit, and the older brothers are boosting the younger brother spirit, man. And we're all just one big family, one big body fighting for us in the spirit, man.
Con, you want me to jump back to Corinthians?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, jump back.
Con.
Do your thing, brother. I'm sitting back and just enjoying it, you know.
This is 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has set for us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
Yeah, we're a spectacle unto the world, man. You see that? We're looked down upon. We're laughed at. You know, you got people snapping photos, sending them to their friends, writing comments, just bucking out, all right, saying all type of bullshit. Oh, you guys were teaching that for this long, nothing that's happened. Hey, man, me personally, I'm all for it. I'm all for more people not believing or denying. All right, because that's gonna be a great I told you so, and that's gonna feel better than anything, man. While you over here doing your thing, being a demon. All right, we just gonna patiently wait until we see your destruction. Okay, we gonna see your. Hey, can you get Job 5:22? Real quick, Job 5:22. Because when this famine comes, all right, when all hell breaks loose, all right, when you niggas not gonna be able to eat, okay, and you know niggas love eating, man. Love eating. Look, and this is scriptural because look when we came out of Exodus, look how niggas was complaining, man. They wanted to go back to Egypt. They wanted to get the leeks and the cucumbers and the fish. Niggas cool with just being a slave as long as niggas can eat, man. Eating party. Go ahead. Can you read that? I think.
Yeah. This is Job 5:22. Actually,
I mean, you can go up, and it's a lot there, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna. If it's all right.
Do your thing. No. Do your thing.
Job 5:20. It says, "In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the."
Go ahead, break it down.
Oh yeah, Con. I thought you was gonna. I thought you was gonna do that. You want to break it down?
Yeah, Con.
All right, Zakaria's gonna break it down.
Done.
He hasn't been. Yeah, he gotta get his speech in.
Yeah, brother. All right, burning.
Yeah. He's like. All right, this Job 5:20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Yeah, in famine, the Lord gonna redeem us from death. All right, famine's gonna be out here in America on a whole time scale, man. You see what's going on in Venezuela. All right, you got Jakes in jails and prisons out there eating each other, man. People breaking into zoos, eating animals, eating snakes, bro. Eating rats, eating mice. All right, eating all types of bugged out shit, man. Eating people, man. And that's what's going on. That's a famine out there, real bad. But the Lord said he's going to redeem us from that. All right, he's going to give us food as it's going to go into.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keep going.
And in war from the power of the sword.
And in war from the power of the sword. What's coming to America? World War III, race wars, okay, civil wars. And the Lord going to be with us through that. He going to redeem us from the power of the sword. So when the sword comes, which is Esau's a sword, the Lord going to give us that power to fight against it, man, if it need be. Or if he has us hide from it, he's just going to be with us to protect us, man, to redeem us, meaning to buy us back. And if something's yours, you're going to do whatever you can to make sure somebody else don't take it from you.
Yeah,
so Lord if we belong to...
Baba Kushad, the Lord said that he was jealous over us, man. All right? He's jealous. Hey, man, that's when that jealousy come, you ain't trying to hear nothing nobody say, man. Nothing, because it's okay to be jealous over your woman. That's in the law. Okay?
Yeah.
So the Lord, when he's jealous over something, man, that's why the Lord gonna come back. He gonna come back and start just killing everything moving, man. Whoever don't have that mark.
Everything moving, like the brother said, man. Everything moving, man. And the Lord's a jealous power. So for his elect, oh man, it's gonna be hell to pay, man. These Edomites gonna come through trying to kill certain of the elect, which certain of them have to be martyrs. But the ones that the Lord didn't appoint to be martyrs, Lord gonna use the angels to deliver them. All right, gonna lift them up with spiritual power. Esau might go to try to shoot you, might have a sniper somewhere go try to shoot you, and the fucking rifle explode and kill him.
Yeah.
You know, backfire. Okay, or go to drive and run you over with a tank or something. Have the tank blow up. Have a wild animal come and move them out from getting you, man. You know, the Lord gonna do some miraculous things. All right, things that are just, hey, things that are out of this world. Okay, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is out of this world. He's beyond this. So the powers that he's gonna unleash on this place is gonna be things the world's never seen. But go ahead.
Yeah, you know what comes to mind is that movie, The Matrix, when Neo's in his office and Morpheus calls him and the agents are coming for him, and he's like, in 5 seconds, I need you to run to the other stall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then he runs, and then he just misses the agents as they pass by. He's like, you see the door on your left? In 3 seconds, I need you to run to that door.
Wow.
That's how we're gonna be guided, man.
Yeah, come on, I got a precept real quick. This is Psalm chapter 34, verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So what that was is that movie was very spiritual. What was his name? Morpheus was pretty much an angel.
Yep.
Morpheus was pretty much an angel, like, hey, guiding him through that. All right, and that's what the Lord. Go ahead, brother.
Nah, messenger. I just wanted to say he was a messenger.
Yeah.
Hey man, which we're angels too, man. All right, we're angels in these fucked up ass bodies. Which angels were Allahayim, the gods. All right, Psalms 82:6, man. I just wanted to throw that in there, a little nitbit. Okay.
Yeah, we brought that out earlier. You know, we are gods. We're powers, the Allahayim. You know, and you know, the Lord said, the angel of the Lord encampeth around all those that fear him. So if we're part of the elect, there's angels there protecting us from everything, which every brother has a testimony of them being delivered from a certain thing.
Hell yeah.
In this truth. You know, there was a time where I'm going to just bring it up. My brother, I was telling him the truth. He went to try to kill me in the world. You know, this my brother pulled out a sword on me. And then the Spirit of the Lord literally had me grab the sword and break it with my bare hands. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy if you think about it. I even tripped out. And he got so scared, he ran to his room and locked the door. You know, and this was in the world, so the Lord was always with his men.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to brag and boast and say, I'm the elect. I pray and hope I am, you know, just like all these brothers right here.
Done.
We pray and hope that we're part of that number. You know, but the Lord is going to redeem us from the power of the sword. You know, he's done it for us many times before. He's going to do it again. There was a time where a cop pulled out a gun on this brother, and I rebuked the cop, and the cop dipped off. Asked his brother. The cop just dipped off. He jumped to the whip, scraped out.
We've actually had a lot. There's a lot of things that's happened to us, man. There's many things that we went through in the world. There was like, how the fuck did we not die? Like, how didn't we just get smoked, man? You know, there's times when we literally almost got smoked.
Yeah, and that's a testament of the Lord being with you, and then also that should be a faith strengthening agent, because essentially that's what all these things are happening in the world, and in the world before you woke up to the knowledge. When you start watching the videos, when you start learning, and then when you come into the truth, the Lord, if you really reflect and look back on it, He's showing you that He was with you from the beginning. As a young kid, you having dreams, you talking to God. You know, you always praying. Are you always looking at things spiritual? You don't really know what's going on, but you just look at things spiritual. You always thinking, God, oh, thank you. You know, you found $20 on the ground. Oh, thanks, God. You know, I mean, you still bugged out. You have a zeal, according, like the scripture said. You have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. Okay, but now we have the knowledge. Isn't that everything that you asked for as a young kid? Like, Lord, I want to know this, and that. Boom, He gave it to you.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen often. Like oft. OFT often. All right, that doesn't.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
You know, Jay start talking more ancient. You know, often. But that doesn't happen oft. All right. So now we're gonna come into the time where the Lord's gonna be just constantly showing us that He's with us, and that's gonna keep us on that straight and narrow path when all hell breaks loose. Right, when Esau comes and kicking your door. All right, he shoots bullets and the bullets just bounce off you. He bugs out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of crazy shit, man. It's gonna be a lot of wild, crazy. The Lord have ravens bring you food. All right. They have manna come from heaven. Okay, so it's going to be all these things, and then we're gonna do miracles. Okay, we're gonna actually do miracles, and we're doing miracles right now. When you read the scripture, about healing the sick, cleansing the leper, raising the dead. Okay, we're doing that right now. We're actually doing that right now with the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, because once those words go out, what do? They quicken the dead, the meaning to make alive. All right. So our people are dead. All right, they're the dry bones, and then those words that hit their ass, which is life. Okay, they get that life. Then what do? They eat Yahweh Shai. All right, they drink his blood, so to speak, spiritually. Okay, I don't want nobody to get simple. And then what do? You get rejuvenated, man.
They're cannibals.
Niggas. And you know what? Hey, that's spiritual that you say that, because you have the 70, his disciples. They left him when he said that.
Yeah,
they left him because they weren't spiritual. All right, so these were men that followed Yahweh Shai, but they got offended, man.
Yeah, they looked at him. He said, "Did he just say we got to drink his blood?"
Exactly. So that's why I said that, because you got niggas that are simple, and you got men that fell out just because of that, man. You know.
I got a script for you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this St. Luke 12:24. It says, "Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barn, and the Most High feedeth them. How much more
the Lord feedeth them?" Meaning they don't go to work. They don't have a place to lay their head. Okay, they don't have none of that. Go ahead.
Yeah, how much more are you better than the fowls?
How much more are you better than a fowl? Our spirit the Lord actually loves us. That's the cool thing about it. Okay, the Lord actually loves us. He said it in the scriptures, man. He said it. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Okay, so the Lord he hates Edomites. He loves Jacob. We are the apple of his eye. We are his woman. Okay, we're a lot of things, man. We're his son. Okay. Hey, man, we got it. We got it all. We literally got it all. We have the inheritance. Okay.
Hey, you got that grip. We're God's.
There you go. We're God's. Hey, man. So look, that's why we're in an exciting time. You see the spirit tighten up. Pretty much tighten all the bolts. Dotting your I's, crossing your T's, making sure everything is right. You write that school paper. You write that 10-page essay. Or you want it to be perfect, right? You go back. You proofread it. Or you give it to somebody else. They go make corrections before you hand it in. So that's what the Lord is doing to the body. All right, he's making everything tight, well knitted, because Esau's about to come in. All right, he's about to roll up, man. This nigga about to roll. All right, because everything's getting out of his hand. All these nations like South Africa, Edomites are running out of South Africa right now, man. All right, those nations are taking up a standard against Esau, and we're taking up a standard against Esau through the spirit, man. All right, he uses disinformation, right? He uses fake news. He uses lies, and we just use the truth, man, because the truth is always going to prevail. All right. So Esau, he put out some bullshit. It's going to be 1,000 videos on it. Okay, it's going to be 1,000 videos on it telling you a goddamn devil, and then the proof is actually in the pudding. It's not. Nobody can go in and pick apart our doctrine. They tried countless times and they failed. Okay, we had that. Can you get Isaiah 45?
I'm already there.
Isaiah 45 and I think 17.
Let's see. And Israel shall be saved with an everlasting joy.
It might be the. Hold on, real quick, if I'm not mistaken. Go on. No. No, go ahead and speak. I'm gonna look for it.
Come on. I mean, Esau gonna come through like a flood. Get Isaiah 59:19. And the Lord gonna lift up a standard against him. All right. Right now, that standard is the word. Everything's spiritual right now, but it's gonna come to a point where this spiritual war is gonna reflect in this physical plane. All right. Things are gonna be spiritually and physically connected. It's gonna be one realm against another. Okay, which Esau is the left hand, which would be considered the wicked realm of existence. All right, he's Satan, the devil. Okay, and we're the righteous. We're the sons of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. the sons of God, which is the only true and living power. And the Lord gonna lift us up to fight against the negative balance, which is Esau. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west.
And that's where predominantly Jake is. The majority of the elect would have to be here in the West, the Western Hemisphere, which is Babylon the Great. All right, America. You know, keep going.
And his glory from the rising of the sun.
Yeah, they're going to fear the Lord from the West and his glory from the rising of the sun. You know, all these nations going to learn to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Starting with you goddamn so-called white people, you Edomites. All right, when you make your move, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai going to make his move. Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Yeah, the Spirit of the Lord going to lift up a standard against you goddamn devils, man. You don't come through with your tanks, your troops, your MRAPs looking for the men of the Lord. And when you come to find them, certain of those men are going to be chilling, waiting for you, man. Certain of those men are going to be waiting for you to pop up. Like, what took your bitch ass so long?
Then we go back to Deuteronomy 32:30.
Yeah, you go back to it if you want.
Nah. Hey, 2 shall put 10,000 to flight, man.
They're going to send a platoon after one man, and then find him in the middle of the woods, and he's just gonna be like a lion, like the Spirit came on Samson, and Samson said the Spirit of the Lord came upon him mightily, to where he ripped a lion apart. Spirit of the Lord going to come on his men mightily, to where they're going to jump on tanks, man, like the Hulk, smash through tanks, pull the rider out, the chariot and his rider, rip him through the fucking tank and squeeze his melon. Just let the cherries drip, the blood. All right, that's what's coming. Okay, when the enemy coming like a flood, the Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gonna be with his men to lift them up, keep them safe. And when you look up the word standard, I mean it means to take flight. You know, if you can, you can look it up. If not, it's all good.
I got the phone.
Oh yeah, Con, it's all good. You know, but I'm pretty sure it means to take flight. You know.
Did you find that scripture out?
Yeah, I found it. But I'll get that scripture for you.
Con, the water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that we really have nothing to fear. All right, we really have nothing to fear, because if Yahweh Bashem Yahushai be for us, who can be against us? Not a damn soul could be against us, all right? Because the Spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh controls everything. He controls all the spirits. Even in that day, you might run into an Edomite woman, and she might give you some food. All right, she might throw you some box. She ain't gonna be saved, because it tells you that when a man pleases the Lord, he make even his enemies to be at peace with him. Okay, so you might bump into somebody, and they might have some food or something for you, and then you use all subtlety. Oh, thank you. And after you eat it, you could put them to death if you want, man. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with using the world. Okay, and all our enemies, they were created to serve us any damn way. Not one Edomite is going to make it into the kingdom. All right, every Edomite that's here in America, you're going to be destroyed. All your elites that are in these other countries, wherever they are, they're going to be saved for the slavery. But you regular low-level Edomites, you're just going to get destroyed in nuclear fire. If you're here in America predominantly, you know, so you got some.
I had that.
You got some.
I had the what was it called? That word in the Hebrew standard.
Okay, con.
Yeah, it means nawas in the Hebrew. It means to flee, to escape, flee, take escape, to take flight, depart, disappear, to fly, to attack, to drive at,
Attack.
flight.
Hey, just like Jake said in the world, I'm gonna take flight. I'm gonna take flight on your ass. You know, so hey, it could be for to flee. All right, to disappear instead of disappear.
It says in the scriptures we're gonna fly upon the Philistines with eagle's wings, man.
Hey, so you're gonna have spiritual power to even teleport, man. All right, they might be coming in, and you just see them, and you get charged up. And then you just do what Nightcrawler does.
Yeah.
You disappear, and you come up behind them and just smash them.
Like
man.
Dragon Ball Z, how they zoop zoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna have that kind of power. All right, unstoppable power from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, and that's only for the elect. You know, another 2/3, a nigga that been talking shit, coming up against the man of the Lord. You guys that came up against the truth, you're going to be destroyed. Every last one of you. All you guys that fell out the truth, that can't take order, you're just going to be destroyed. What are you good for? You know, because the whole world is in order, whether it's in righteousness or wickedness, you know, and we're doing our best to be the righteous. Everything has an order. So if you're out of order, there's no use for you. Okay, even if you're out of order in Esau's wicked world, he has no use for you. You just be a bum on the street. How much more serving the Lord?
Yeah. And that's like the main reason that 2/3 of Israel is going to be destroyed, man, because they're rebellious and stiff necked people. They refuse to get in order, man. They don't want to fall under any commandments. They want to just do as they will, do as thou wilt, spirit, man. They just want to do whatever the hell they want to do. Okay, they don't like being told what to do. They don't like being told that you can't eat this. They'll look at you like you crazy, man. No, you can't be eating that pork no more. They'll look at you like you the devil himself, man, because you told him not to eat no fucking swine. You know, you show a Jake some love. You try and look out for his health. You're gonna get rebuked to hell and back. That's why it tells you rebuke a fool and you get it to yourself shame. All right, you rebuke a wise man and he'll love you. All right, 2/3 of Israel are not wise, man. 2/3 of Israel are foolish and sottish children, and the Lord's gonna spank them on the ass with these nuclear missiles, man.
Yep. Yeah. You want that in Zechariah 13:8, or you want more on?
Did you ever get that scripture you were looking for?
I found the scripture, but y'all do your thing.
No, go ahead, Art. Pull it, Art.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Go ahead.
All right. This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Yeah, man, 2/3 of Israel, and it tells you that hold that, and then go to Isaiah 10:22, because it tells you that Israel is as the sand of the sea without number, man. Okay, you go stand on the beach. You go stand on the beach and look at the sand that's on the beachhead, man. You can't number that sand. That's a ridiculous number. And then you got the sand that's actually in the ocean, you know, that's actually underneath the waves of the sea, man. You got all that sand, okay, all that earth. It tells you that Israel is innumerable, man. And innumerable, it's like the stars in the heavens, man. You can't fucking count them. You can't. All right, that's why when King David, when he was going to try and number Israel, Joab was like, "What are you doing, man?" Go ahead.
Yeah, he said he had Satan on him.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return.
Yeah, and that's 1/3 of the sand of the sea, man. All right, 1/3 of it. That's like if you were standing on the beach and you were looking at the entire shoreline, all the sand that's there, and you picked up a bucket full and made a sandcastle out of it. That's the 1/3 right there, man. And then the rest of it's just gonna be cast into the fire, man. There more?
Yep. It says the consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness.
Yeah, the consumption decree, man. These missiles are gonna burn you jakes up, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, for the Lord power of hosts shall make a consumption even determined in the midst of all the land. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power of hosts, O my people that dwellest in Zion, be not afraid of the Assyrian. He shall smite thee with the rod and lift up his staff against thee after the manner of Egypt.
That's it on that. Just go back over there now.
Yep. So Zechariah 13:8 again. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Yeah, so just a handful of jakes are going to be left, man. And that's really all you need, 144,000, okay? And then the 1/3 consisting of mostly women and children. All right, there's going to be a lot of women that are being reserved, all right, for 12,000 of each tribe of the nation of Israel, okay? Because with one man, All it takes is one. You got one man and like 20 women. You can bring everybody back, man.
Yeah, well, one man and 20. That's only 20 you could pull a year. So the Lord going to have an abundant amount of women. Say one man of the Lord might have 20,000, okay? 30,000, 40,000, who knows? You know? But we're going to have a lot of women to the point to where we're going to be bringing back millions of Jakes, millions, hundreds of millions in a year.
It says a little one will be a strong nation.
Yeah.
So hey,
Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
yeah, man. So you got the angels that's holding back all this destruction that's coming. All right, all these different prophecies of plagues, especially going into the nuclear missiles. The angels are holding back this destruction, man. The destroying wind is coming pretty soon. Okay, it's saying don't hurt any of the trees, don't hurt anything until the men of the Lord be sealed, man.
Yeah, verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, uh, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
That's right, man. 144,000 of the nation of Israel are the ones that are sealed with that mark of exemption. All right, the ones that are going to be saved from this destruction that's coming upon the earth, the ones that are going to be saved from the judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man, 144,000. And it tells you nobody could learn that new song except for the 144,000. So you have an idea of who the elect are, because the elect are in Great Millstone singing that new song, man. Okay, the elect are in Great Millstone. Because who else is doing this work? Who else is singing this song? Who else is standing up for righteousness? Who else is breaking down these scriptures in the proper way? Okay, actually have the fear of the Lord, knowing that if we don't give it to you the right way, the Lord will destroy us, man. Okay, so we're the hopeful elect, man. All right, the brothers that's in Great Millstone and the brothers that's under the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that's under Great Millstone, that's preaching these words on the highways and the byways. Okay, those are the hopeful elect, man. Those are the 144,000 that are singing that new song, man. And Lord willing, we be part of that number. All these brothers, especially the brothers that are laboring in the faith, enduring afflictions, man. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 3. And they sung as it were a new song.
Yeah, they sung as it were a new song, and this isn't necessarily a new song because this was set up from the foundation of the world, but everything's being refreshed. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "I make all things new." Go ahead.
And before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song, but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
So nobody could learn this song save the 144,000. All right, you got mockers out there. You got people that might be able to regurgitate certain things, but it's not going to be in them, man. Okay, the ones that are able to sing this song, they're able to spin it and flip it, put different beats on it. You know what I'm saying? They know how to work these scriptures, man, because that's what was put into us to do. That's what we're set up on the earth to do, was to work these scriptures, man, and be able to sing that song, just like freestyle rapping. When you listen to somebody freestyle rapping, they don't say the same things over and over again. They flip it, they spin it, they say certain words the same way, but they say certain of the same words, but they say them in different ways. They connect them in different ways, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way that the men of the Lord are. That's why it tells you that we are the salt of the earth. Okay, we're able to prepare this food, we're able to prepare this wisdom, and we're able to throw seasoning on it. Okay, that's why no two videos come out the same. We're bringing out the same scriptures over and over again, but the spirit is always different on the way that a brother might bring the scriptures out, man. That was the gift that was given to us by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, because that's all we have. You know, that's all we were set up on this earth to do. All right. This is the whole duty of man. Okay.
Yeah, it says the 144,000, which are men. So where do you women, where do you children come in? This is where you come in Revelation 7 and 9. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number,
No man can number.
of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues.
Of all nations, kindreds, and peoples and tongues. That's how you know that not every Israelite in the goddamn world is going to come out looking like John Shaft, as the Apostle Tahar says, man. All right. The all of Israel is not going to be a so-called Negro, man. Okay. Because we were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. We were scattered throughout all nations. You know, that literally, a lot of Jakes pretty much became heathens, man. Okay, you think about it. That's what we was doing in the ancient world during the time of Joshua, when we didn't push out all these other nations. We started making leagues with them and everything. Started worshiping their gods and joining hand to hand with them. And the Lord pretty much was like, all right, look, you want to be doing what these other nations are doing. You're gonna end up looking like them, man. And that's what the fuck happened. You ended up becoming a goddamn gook or a goddamn coolie. You literally look like him. I look like a so-called white man. Okay, that's the way the Lord wanted it, because in these times, us, those of us that are confusion of faces, we are an embodiment of a stumbling block. Our appearance in the truth is literally a stumbling block to people. And it's beautiful because they're going to be destroyed. Just last week on the highways, I was holding up the sign that said a so-called Negro is going to rule the world, and some dude can't walk by and scoff and said, but it's a white boy holding the sign. I laughed at it, because that dude's going to be destroyed in a horrific way because he offended one of the little ones, man. And that's what it's all about. Offenses must come, but woe to that man who the offense come by.
This is Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Yes, our heritage is unto us as a speckled bird. Like it tells you, Ephraim is a cake not turned. Okay, it tells you in the scriptures that we were going to come out looking like other nations, man. All right, that we're a multitude of people. We're a multitude of tongues. All right, we've been scattered throughout every nation because Jake wants to fuck women. All right, that's just how we are. We want multiple women. We want big booty bitches out of every nation. We ain't fucking tripping on what you look like, bitch. As long as you got some good box. Hey man, we stabbing. We Captain stabbing it, man. All right, and that's what Jake did throughout all these nations, being Captain stabbing, having children with all these other nations, and then their little children was having sex with these other nations' women, and then whole bloodlines got genetically modified into looking like other nations, man. Go ahead.
It says the birds round about are against her.
Yeah, these heathen nations are against her. That's why it says that the curses would cling to us. That's why Jakes that look like other nations, man, the curses are still on them. All right, they still suffering. The curses are still clinging on to them. Just because they look like another nation, that doesn't mean they're exempt from the punishment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They still got to go through that punishment, just like Jakes that look like Israelites, man. They have that natural look. Go ahead.
Come ye, assemble all the beasts of field, come to devour. And now back in Revelation 7 and 9, it says, before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
Yeah, because they were purified, like it said in Daniel 12 and 10, many shall be purified and made white. That's why they're in them white robes, man, because they've been, their mind got purified from the pollution that's in this world, man, because it tells you that Esau's poison as the poison of a serpent, man. And that's talking about his philosophies, all right, the way that he thinks, man, his do as thou wilt-ism, okay? All right, we weren't falling subject to that. All right, those of us that are in this truth, we weren't completely overturned to where we couldn't be brought up out of that fucking mind state, man. Oh, there's a lot of Jakes out here that are just so far gone in this world that there's nothing that the Lord could do with them, man. They're beyond filthy rags. They're literally just a turd, you know what I mean? And it tells you that you can't polish a turd, man. All right. It said, go ahead.
Yeah, good. You got some luck or not? I could get something else.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Psalm 58 and 3, because you mentioned Esau's poison.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is Psalm 58 and 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb,
And what shows you, just like when the scripture says, neither knowing good nor evil, so that the Lord's will could be done, man. Okay, it tells you that the wicked are estranged from the womb. Esau is the damn devil from birth, man. You know, not he's just the embodiment of evil as soon as he's born, man. He goes astray speaking lies. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's programmed to be that way. Okay, it tells you before they had done good or evil. Okay, in the book of Romans 9.
Con.
But Esau was programmed to be evil. Okay, so before he actually done any evil, he was created to be evil.
Yeah, he was already his lot was his position in life was already determined. All right, he didn't get to choose. It was because everything is of the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Nobody gets to choose. You don't got a choice. If you're doing this work, you ain't got a choice, man. This the Lord's making you do this.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
That's why none of the wicked could understand, man, because it tells you it tells you in Psalm 50, it says, what do you have to do to declare my statutes and my judgments, seeing that you cast instruction behind you? Esau don't want to hear this, man. Esau can't hear this truth. He's like the deaf adder that stoppeth the ear. All right, he's like a little kid that covers his ears and just goes nah 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 nah. That's why you had that fucking Edomite from Britain that passed by. Why are black people in America so racist? They're like, what the fuck do you mean? Why are we so why are we so racist, man? Because you're the devil. All right, that's why. In the Bible, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is racist, man. All right, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai only cares about his people. All you other nations are going to be destroyed, man. He says he likened you unto spittle as a drop from a bucket, man.
Yep. In verse 5, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
Yeah, it won't hearken to the voice to our voice, man, to the voice of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Hey, it tells you that this devil ain't gonna repent, man. It says that even after this destruction, even after these nuclear missiles done fuck Esau all the way to hell and back, all right, it says he still is not gonna repent of his sorceries and his murders and his fornication, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to
It tells you that Esau found no place for repentance, man. Hebrews 12:16.
Yeah.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For he would have got the blessing, but he was rejected, man, because he found no place for repentance. Esau, you can't repent. You're just gonna have to eat the judgment, okay? Which is slavery for 1,000 years and then total annihilation of your fucking race, man.
This is Revelation 9, verse 20. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the word. You want me to just start?
Yeah, all these assholes that's gonna go in these dumbs, these deep underground military bases, these elites and the rich kings of the earth that's gonna go down in these bases and hide from the destruction. Think they're gonna get away from Esau? Think they're gonna be able to go up to outer space, go down to the depths of the sea, go into these dumbs in the earth and be able to escape the judgment out of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? It says none can deliver out of his hand, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk, neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts.
Yeah, so you're gonna be down there in these dumbs worshiping Satan still, talking hella shit still, talking about, oh yeah, we got him now. We got these ends now. All right, there's no way our plan was foiled. Everything's destroyed. Now we're gonna come up and we're gonna seal the deal.
Yeah, come.
Even after your entire kingdom has been overthrown and blown to hell, you're still gonna be talking shit about Israel, man. You're still gonna be laughing at the destruction of Israel, not knowing that we're getting ready to pull you out of them dumbs and throw and put chains on your old bitch ass, man.
Yeah, come. We're gonna do that. But you know, you damn Edomites, all right? You're elite. Okay, your elite think they got everything under control. All right, they're stirring up this World War III. They created these nukes. Why? Because they want to exterminate Jake. Okay, they want to exterminate Jake. That's why they brought Jake over here to make a big old prison, which was all through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai told them, hey, if if Jake could go out of existence, then will I do away with him. So Esau's like, wow, it's really the Most High's plan. But Esau thinks, he could run game on the Most High. Oh, I'm gonna bring them all here. I'm gonna make this place a big old prison. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna create World War III so all these nations shoot nukes on here and kill all the Jakes. But it's really the Most High's plan to kill off 2/3.
Yeah, because Esau he wants to destroy. He'll destroy every damn thing. See, because what Esau is doing, and he's gathering everybody. Because he's going to take these other kings. These other kings of the nations are going to go down in these dumbs as well. The elites are gathering all the elites. Okay, the blue bloods, the ones that they know are of a pure bloodline. Okay, that they know. Okay, it's like I know for a fact that these people aren't Israelites, man. And so they're the ones that got the tickets to going down in these dumbs and hiding from the destruction. All you other low level Edomites and heathens, man, you ain't got no ticket into an underground facility, man. You ain't gonna get down there, man. You ain't an elite. You ain't a blue blood. Okay, you fucking Jakes that are sucking Amalek's dick. All right, to get a contract, to get a movie contract, to get a music contract. You ain't gonna escape this, man. The elites ain't gonna take you down into a dumb with them. All right, he wants you to be destroyed along with everybody else. All right, you didn't sell your soul to get anything except for destruction, man. All right, you think you escaped something? You didn't, man. Esau can't save himself. Cesare Borgia can't save him damn self, man.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? That's it.
Hey, you want to break that down?
Hey man, can you read it again, Baba Kashah?
Yeah, you got to jump in, bro.
This is Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief.
Talking about the elites of the other nations, man. The rich men. All right, go ahead.
And the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the earth.
Yeah, those who you're gonna have other nations too, because it's gonna be a catastrophic destruction. They're gonna be in caves. They're gonna be in bunkers. The elites are gonna be in bunkers. They're gonna be in the space. Okay, trying to hide from this destruction. All right, because we don't know how long we're gonna be up in them chariots before we come down. All right, go ahead.
It says, and hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth.
You damn dumb heathens! You think that a rocket's gonna stop, or underground pit gonna stop the Lord from coming to get your ass? No, we gonna come in those pits. Are we gonna come in them? We gonna do it. We gonna do it the right way. So we might just teleport in that motherfucker. All right, or just you can hear us. You can hear us. Blowing them trumpets. Like the story of Gideon. You gonna hear us come through. We're gonna have spiritual bodies. We're gonna be talking shit, and then we're gonna come in and we're gonna grab your ass up out of there, man. All right, and proceed to put chains on you. Go ahead.
Con, real quick. Let's see. Where is it at? I believe it's let's see. You know that side where it talks about Sam taking them? They're hiding. Those that hide.
Oh, Amos.
I believe it's Amos. Yeah.
Amos 8.
Okay. Yeah. 8 and 11. Let's see. No, it's not Amos.
Oh, it's in Amos, bro.
Yeah, it's in Amos. I'm trying to look for it.
It's Amos 8.
Let's see. This is Amos 8.
Mhm.
You can look for it. I'm gonna bounce back to this.
Yeah, yeah.
It says,
I'll look for it.
yeah, Khan. It says, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Because these elites know that what's coming is the destruction of their system, and also to put them in slavery. And these other nations, they're joint heirs with Esau, and the super wicked of our people. So they're going to try to hide from the Lord. They know that the day of the Lord is a day of judgment, all right, a day of darkness and not light for the enemy. So they're going to be down there scared as fuck. Just like they got that movie, Amos 9 and 2. Just like that movie, Austin Powers, right? Dr. Evil. He had a big ass military base built in a mountain, built in a rock. And they was able to close and go underground. That's what they're going to do. They're going to go in them dumbs, deep underground military bases, nuclear bomb shelters that are completely decked out. They show you they got gyms down there. They got fancy 5-star hotels, restaurants, all right, a Wi-Fi, anything you could ever want in this world. Okay, not that we want, but any nigga or any person in this world would want. All right, anything that you would need to live comfortably, so to speak. They have that down there. They got swimming pools, gyms, everything. Now, what do you think they're going to be doing with the finest Jake women? They're going to be taking them down there for fucking harlots, man. Jake boys, because he sells a fucking pedophile, damn homo. Okay, they're going to be down there, man, with a few Jakes, you know. But it's not to save you. It's to keep you a fucking slave, man.
Let's end it. Let's go ahead and end it on Amos 9 and 2.
Yep.
So this Amos 9 and 2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven.
Yeah, though they dig into hell, man. Dig into hell. That's those deep underground military bases, right? Hell is just another way for saying the grave or in the earth. Okay, and that's where these bunkers is mainly at, in the mountains down in the earth. So though they dig into hell, go ahead.
Yeah. Then shall my hand take them out.
Then shall his hand take them out. And who's the Lord's hand? That's his men. All right, the elect, the right hand. That's going to take them out. Like in Psalm 149, tells you to we're going to bind the kings and nobles with fetters of iron to put their ass into slavery, man.
Yeah, and that right hand, Slacky, that right hand represents Yahweh Shai, and then that, and then that trickles down to us.
To the elect, Yeah, Yahweh Shai and his men. Go ahead.
Yep. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
And then, though they climb into heaven. Okay, because what's in outer space? All right, what's in these high places? You got chariots, man. You know, and there's no escape for you Edomites. You could run, but you can't hide. Yep. All you other nations. Okay, yep. You have anything to say, Ak?
Nah, hey man, the beautiful. You can run, but you can't hide. The writings on the wall. All right, we see the prophecies. You're through. This kingdom is gone. Okay, 2/3 are going to be destroyed. Everything's going to rapidly happen. All right, you can feel it in the spirit. You see how the spirit is tightening up everything. How we were going through the lesson earlier. Amen. The Most High, he's about to come, man. He's about to send his son. All right, that's why, amen. All these things are happening. Watch these. Amen. Look, the year of prophecy. Okay,
that's it.
The year of prophecy. The testimony of Yahweh Shai is what? It's the spirit of prophecy. So, amen. Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. He's here. All right, he's here in the form of his men. All right, in the Holy Spirit, this book. And we just gonna keep pushing out that spirit of Yahweh Shai, and that spirit of Yahweh Shai is nothing but truth, destroying the lives of Esau, destroying the hearts of you Israelites, you wicked Israelites. All right, and then just building up in the spirit for this fast and encroaching day of Jacob's trouble. You know, so Esau, you can go and try to hide in your bunkers. You try to go in outer space. You think that's going to stop spiritual power? We're literally going to laugh at you. This is beautiful. Hey man, this is beautiful. All right, we're gonna literally go in outer space and grab your ass. The decrepit Edomite elites. All right, and we gonna laugh. We gonna have a good time, man. We might just throw some of you out there in the outer space, just watch you choke and die and freeze. Okay, throw you as fast as you can at an asteroid, have you explode. Drink some wine to it. You know, eat some pastries to it. All right, so it's gonna hey man, we about to enter into rest, man, and that's rest putting hell upon you people, oppressing the nations that oppressed us. So yeah, you know, that's all I had to say, brothers. You know.
Hey, you close it out, huh?
You close it out.
Hey, you know, and with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
double honors to our apostles and elders who rule well. All right, salutations and blessings and honors to you brothers out there that are laboring to enter into rest. Okay, pushing out this word. All right, the day is fast approaching. Okay, so you know, shalom to the elect and death to all the non-believers.
That's right.
That's right.
Shalom.